So, as a Whovian, an old school Whovian, I've been a fan. I was introduced to the Doctor through the Peter Cushing film Daleks 2150 AD, and my personal favorite Doctor is Jon Pertwee. I'm really stoked that LEGO is finally going to be doing an official Doctor Who set. I mean, I even made my own little LEGO Doctor Who minifigures, which is now kind of all for naught because there's going to be an official set. But anyway, I'm excited for the set, but I'm more excited that this is one step closer to getting an official LEGO Doctor Who video game.
Yeah, and I mean, the reveal trailer even showed in the very same style, the very same animation
Of the games, yeah.
Yeah, the attack eyebrows.
The angry eyes.
Of Peter Capaldi as the Doctor in LEGO form. So who's not to say that he isn't going to be included in maybe an upcoming game?
This is perfect for Doctor Who. Here's what I envision. First of all, the LEGO games have hundreds of unlockable characters. Think of how many doctors, companions, one-off characters, enemies. Think of how many characters from the past 50 odd years can be made available in a LEGO Doctor Who game. And let's be honest, the Doctor has not been given the greatest track record for video games.
No.
They're not very, even the adventure games are kind of iffy. They're okay.
The Eternity Clock was pretty good.
Let's picture a LEGO Doctor Who video game where we have 12 or 13 very specific levels, maybe based off of different stories just from that particular Doctor. Like, let's say for the third Doctor they pick the Green Death or something. Fourth Doctor they pick Pyramids of Mars. And imagine you unlock your characters later on and then you're running through Pyramids of Mars with Peter Capaldi and I don't know.
Don't say Rose. Don't say Rose.
Okay,
everybody's going to say Rose. Why not pick Rose?
Donna.
Donna Noble.
Donna. Let's put
Donna Noble. Donna Noble.
Running through the war games with Peter Davison and I don't know.
K9.
K9. You know? How cool would that be? This game designs itself, so LEGO, if you're paying attention, since you're already doing the property for figures, please make a game. And the hub it writes itself. It's the TARDIS. You're wandering around the TARDIS, and that's your hub for all the different levels, games. If you made it that way with hundreds of unlockable characters over the past 50 years, that would be day one purchase for me. And for pretty much any Whovian, I think.
And not only that, but you could get a writer out of, I don't know, a cereal box and have them write where the levels are going to be. Because with the TARDIS, you can go literally anywhere within time and space. Let's go to Mars. Let's have a Mars level. Let's, I don't know, have a level within a refrigerator. Because somehow the TARDIS got shrunk down. You can literally take the game anywhere and have characters from throughout history. Movie stars. You can have cameos from people from books.
More than the sets, I want the game. And another announcement was made recently, just this past week, that would be a perfect lead-in for a Doctor Who game. It's the new LEGO Dimensions, which Dimensions, hopping between worlds, mixing Wizard of Oz and Batman with, I think, Marvel, Lord of the Rings. Who else would be able to travel to all those different universes? The LEGO Dimensions game that's coming out, if it doesn't have at least like one dedicated Doctor Who like level or at least unlockable characters, even if it's just from the one set they're working on. And again, I don't even know who's going to be in the set. I don't think they've given that information out yet.
Not yet.
I'm assuming Peter Capaldi, since he is the most recent Doctor, put it in there. That's a perfect way to lead in to a Doctor Who LEGO video game by putting it in this Dimensions project.
And the trailer for Dimensions, I'm just so excited.
I'm just so
excited for this game. Well, I'm a huge fan of the show Community and the Soup on E.
Yeah.
And they picked Joel McHale for the reveal, and he played.
I know. I saw it before he did, and I knew that he'd be tickled right away because of Joel McHale.
But all that aside, within the trailer, you notice that there's the DeLorean.
Yeah.
There's Marty McFly wailing on a guitar. So that means that they've been given permission by Universal to use that property. Because
and you also got to figure that Back to the Future set was another one of these Lego idea sets, just one set. Just like Doctor Who.
Just like Doctor Who.
Just like Doctor Who.
Do you think we can expect to see maybe Bill Murray in little plastic form?
Little Lego Ghostbusters, set? Yeah. This thing creates itself if Lego does it right.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about it because up until this point, as I stated, their games had hundreds of unlockable characters right from the get-go for your $60 purchase. And now they're doing the minifigure thing. But they've done this kind of thing before, in a way, haven't they?
Yeah, with, I think, Series 11 minifig. I'm pretty sure
the online.
Yeah.
The online, with the code, you whatever figure you got, it had like a QR code or something like that, or whatever.
No, it was an actual printed out code that you put in to play on Lego minifigures online.
Okay. See, I'm nervous about it because
so they did kind of stick their pen in the ink to see if
people would actually buy the figures and pay for the game to use their character in, which I believe, the online service I think has a fee. I could be wrong. Very excited for the Lego Doctor Who set. Can't wait to get it. Really hope there's going to be a game. Lego Dimensions, I'm going to keep my eye on it. There's not enough information yet, but I can definitely say, and I'm sure Herbie can attest the same thing, we are stoked for this because Lego and Doctor Who and Lego and video games, and hopefully all three combined, definite winning combination. Okay, so newsflash, update. Right when we were recording our thoughts on the Lego Doctor Who, the prospect of a Lego Doctor Who video game, which I'm more excited for than a set if it happens, literally as we were filming and talking about Lego Dimensions, Lego was putting updates on the internet. Everything
came out.
We came back to film and talk about the set we had seen, which at the time was just the Back to the Future set with Marty, the little DeLorean, and the little hoverboard. And we talked about that, and then, Herbie had to go, and I had stuff to do. And then right after that, here comes more information. Walmart had an entire list of all the different sets they're going to get. They talked about how, thankfully, everything is removable and playable. You can actually take the little builds off and play with them. You can take the minifigures off. The bases all have clearly printed the names of the characters on them, so that alleviates any problems of losing the base with its figure and vice versa. And they announced the price points. They announced all of the different information. So we didn't want to look like idiots talking about stuff that was already out, so we scrapped the whole second half where we came back, and now we're gonna talk about it now that we know more information about Lego Dimensions. But you also wanted to touch on the pricing for the
36 pieces, $14.99 for one set, and that's the Fun Pack Legolas. Something that a lot of Lego collectors take into consideration when they're buying their sets. And yes, I understand this is an interactive figure with an interactive accessory, but 36 pieces for $14.99? This is a poly bag at best. And yeah, I understand that it goes along with a video game, but you've got let's see, the one that I'm looking at doesn't have a listing for the amount of pieces that it has, but it's obvious from looking at the packaging, the level pack Back to the Future. If this was a fun pack, which would have Marty McFly and maybe the DeLorean with him, I'm guessing that would be around maybe 56 to 65 pieces. But we're talking about just an additional little interactive piece, and they're charging twice as much for this pack. I'm torn with this because, yeah, it's a level pack, which means who knows how much content goes along with it, but really double the price. I'll be completely honest, I've already pre-ordered Benny because I know that I'm going to want to play the game with him in it and, of course, his spaceship, but even his set is only 46 pieces. I'm not downing Lego at all right now. I just know that potentially a lot of collectors and a lot of builders would be looking at this set and going, it's just a gimmick. I'm really, really torn.
Mainly because of the price.
Yeah, the price point I can understand because it's an interactive item, which, you look at the amiibo, they're $12.99 or $13.99 depending on where you go, and they're not a building set. They're not minifigures, but I think $9.99 would have been a fairer price.
Like, the sets look really cool. The sets look cool, the functionality idea is cool. the idea of getting a package and you get, you know, at least one minifigure, sometimes two, and, you know, vehicles, you know, like 1 or 2 buildable mini sets, like you said, polybag sets at best.
Neat little micro builds.
That's the word, yeah. The micro builds, you know, 1 or 2 of those, 1 or 2 minifigures, and in some cases, a level. I think $20 for all of that would have been the sweet spot. 30 or whatever, that's a bit much. And also, like, what is, like the Marty McFly one says it comes with an extra level. What is the level? Like, what is it?
It says here, a Hill Valley time travel adventure, which appears to be both future and past. So that could be a level that consists of 2 fully generated areas, or just 1 level where you go from the past to the future, or vice versa. So the set that he has contains the DeLorean time machine, of course, Marty McFly, and the hoverboard. And I can tell you one thing that's going to get a lot of collectors really fired up about this set, which, you know, I myself being a pretty heavy-duty customizable Lego minifigure collector and set builder, I'm the type of collector that actually went out of his way to get the gray sloped piece so the DeLorean time machine didn't look as derpy as it did from the Kuso set that was released.
Yeah.
But the skateboard that was released with it was just a standard skateboard that you could find from like a Lego minifigure polybag or the Bart Simpson figure, just a standard skateboard. But this one is an actual, and I can't tell if it's printed or not on the board, but it's a fully detailed hoverboard piece, and I'm guessing that's one of the reasons why they had the price point that they did, was because, you know,
they know collectors are going to want basically that, because you can get Marty and a full-size DeLorean already.
Yeah,
so that's like the key thing.
This one is an actual fully detailed hoverboard, and I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's printed or stickers, but this is, for it being branded official Lego, they're definitely going to want to get this hoverboard as opposed to the one that, you know, most collectors or displayers just took the wheels off of. Another thing that I found kind of strange, the one choice for the Wizard of Oz, you've got Dorothy, Tin Man, Scarecrow, the Cowardly Lion, but they choose the Wicked Witch and one of her flying monkeys? What the hell is that?
I don't know. I'm hoping maybe like the main characters are unlockable in the game. I don't know. Or maybe they're just testing the waters with the Wizard of Oz thing, and they thought the witch might be the most appealing because, number 1, it's always fun to play as the villain, and number 2, she flies and she has magic powers and stuff. I don't know. What's the Cowardly Lion going to do?
Have courage.
Shit into the air. It's the Mike Matei version. I don't know. I'm still excited for this Lego Dimensions thing, and I can't wait to see where it goes. I hope they do a Lego Doctor Who set. I think it would be perfect to put the Doctor into Lego Dimensions, and
his mini build be K9.
We're just not. We're a little off about the price points of the sets, but otherwise, I think as long as they can meet demand, if they can follow the Disney Infinity and Skylanders model and have this stuff readily available everywhere, which it looks like it's going to be, and not go the Amiibo route and have retailer exclusive crap, then I think it's going to do really well, and I'm still really excited for it. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and check out our other videos and subscribe to us as well so you'll know as soon as new videos are available. Also, check out our Facebook page where we do random Steam game giveaways every week.